one of the reasons why we're having this conversation is we strongly felt that there's no one size fits all when it comes to mental health, because out there there's a lot of clinicians who are actually talking about this is how you need to handle your mental health, or someone is reading some book on self-help, this is how you need to handle your mental health. We all know we are all different. Like example, there's no one diet book that can work for everyone. I've tried, I've seen a lot of my clients try. Some work, some doesn't work, because I believe we are a non-linear being. We all have different way. Our being is different. Our the way we grew up is different. There's fauna, the microbiome is different. A lot of things are different. So I want to know from your side, because we want to bring people on board to talk about their own tools or techniques or talents they have used to come out of this. Not to say that this is the gospel truth. This is something that this person has used to come out of it. If it works for you like a buffet, try it out. We always say if you are clinically, basically diagnosed with a mental health challenge, don't see a doctor, because it's there. But here, there's a lot of other things that people are actually doing that we can duplicate and try it out in a smaller scale. Now, I would like to ask from you, during your darkest time, your adversity, or any time that you feel really down, how do you reset yourself? What techniques do you use, or what tool that you use, or what kind of talent that you have? I see you have a lot of talents that, like example, being authentic itself is a talent by itself. You don't go into that part where you want to have your pity party going on and all that stuff, right? Wallow in the sorrow. So I want to know, how do you bounce back? Because the reason why I'm having this conversation, Daphne, I'll be very sincere. I want to learn seriously, because there's a lot of things that I know that I don't know. And when I meet amazing people out there, even they are at the level of very high or low, there's a lot of things to learn. So I decided to just look at them as how they are, not up, down, just how they are. And because with that, I'll be able to learn some things, and maybe we can pass on to other people. So I want to learn from you. How do you bounce back? Can you please share?
This is going to sound so cliche, but I think I may not look religiously the part, but I've always been very strong in my spiritual belief. So I always believe that there's a higher being, a higher purpose in life. So I went through a very dark phase, and it only started coming out publicly just recently, because I felt it was very important to see people, to again show my authentic side, where not everyone who seems to have it all has it all. When I was going through a really nasty, humiliating public divorce, okay, many years back, and I was a single mom. I was so depressed. Money was depleting, paying off the bills, the lawyers and stuff like that. And it was constant hounding. I was at the point where I might have lost my job. So things were really harsh. And it was really easy for me to just end it all by slitting my wrist. Okay, so I will remember that day very well, because it was in a dark room. I was giving up. I had a knife with me, and my wrist was there. It was just taking that courage to do it, because I was also thinking, can it be a clean one? So if I do it, die terus lah, tak payah sakit-sakit. I don't want to feel any more pain anymore. I've already feel so much hurt inside me. And when you're in a very dark phase, everything else is it's just about you and your gloom and your doom, right? My daughter at that point was just learning how to crawl. For some odd reason, she managed to get inside to the room, in that dark room, and she crawls in and she sits on my lap. All right. So Isabel sits on my lap, and I'm there with a knife for first. And I think the maternal instinct kicks in, because you've got a sharp object and you've got your baby next to you, right? So you automatically want to remove the sharp object, because I want to harm myself. I want to end my pain. I want to hurt me so that I don't feel the hurt. Let me be the hurt. Let me feel the hurt and stuff like that. But I don't want to hurt anyone else, because that's not my DNA to hurt anybody else. And I put down the knife, and she just looked at me, and she wasn't talking. She wasn't walking. She just stared at me. And I had drawn the curtains really dark because I was feeling dark anyway. I might as well have the environment all dark too, right? I swear to God, there was a prong of light that just shone on Isabel's face. Maybe I was hallucinating in my depression. I don't know. I was not drunk. I was quite sober. I had no intoxicants, but I swear to God, that happened. There was this light that just shone on Isabel's face, and I knew automatically, I said, I cannot do this. I need to keep fighting. And it was from there, because I was just wallowing down, just going down, spiraling down at that point in my life. And when I saw that light, it was just, it sounds so cliche. So, oh my God, Hollywood. It really did. It just sort of like woke me up. I opened up the curtains. I said, no, I need to have my sunshine back. I'm not this sort of person. I need to bounce back. I've got a young kid to look after. She's depending on me fully right now. Fuck the ex. I'm going to go ahead with this and just, it's just going to be me and you, kid, when we're going to do this. And that resilient moment came because of her. I had a purpose in life. My purpose in life was to make sure this child was not going to be motherless. Already she's parentless. I mean, she's already like, without the father, she can't be without the mother. You know what I mean? So that was my purpose in life. That was my intention. And when you set that small seed of, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, you can do this, angels will come. The law of attraction, universe will come in. The vibrations are there and it will help you. But you need to have that belief in yourself first. So I think that was very important. Spiritually, I was saying, oh my God, this is a sin. I can't do this. I can't take my life. It's very selfish of me to do this to this poor kid who won't have a mother or a father at that time then. So I think, yeah, that's my life experience. And it was something that kept me going. And I think that's the reason why when my husband and I, we've got our ups and downs too, all right? As of any marriage, we've got our ups and downs. But it always boils down to, what is our goal here? We love each other. We're great parents to these set of kids that we have. Let's do our best for that. So we always go back when things get really nasty between us, we shift that focus into, what is our goal right now? Why are we fighting? Why are we doing this? Setback. What is our goal? The thing that glues us together, our children. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Wow, Daphne. Awesome.
So that was my learn. Like you were saying, you learn from up or high. Isabel was my teacher then. She taught me.
Wow.
Don't give up, Mom.
It's just amazing. I was thinking of the word glue when you said the word glue. I wanted to say that glue. You said that you saw the purpose in your kids. And until now, it has been your foundation or the spinal cord of your entire, whatever that you're creating. You're also into the social work that you're doing, which is related to kids also. At that time, did you know that you are going to do this, or have you started?
Everything happens to me accidentally or purposely. Maybe it's purposely. The reason why I work so much with unwed moms and pregnant moms is because in one of my assignments back in TV3, I had befriended this lady in Chalkit who was pregnant with a little boy, but the parents didn't want to welcome her back to the family because she was pregnant and she was also a drug addict. So I was very close to adopting that boy. Well, at that point of time, I thought it was just easy lah. I just take the boy and done lah. Adopt, look like Hollywood can do that. Angelina Jolie can do that. I can do it right. I didn't know that there was going to be some documents and it's not as easy as that. But at that point of time, naive 22-year-old Daphne Iking, 24-year-old Daphne Iking thought, I can handle this. I can just take the kid and help out this mother, right? Fortunately, the mother decided to keep her child. But I was very close. I had bought the diapers, I bought milk. I was ready to be a mom without even telling my parents that I was going to have a young baby in a life where I was not even financially strong myself. It was just a reaction. So I knew I wanted to become a mother even before I was a mother. And that is probably the reason why I work with unwed moms and everything. Because a few years later, I found out that the mother passed away. She passed away because of AIDS. And I never know. Until now, I don't know where that boy is. So he must be a good